In this video, we're going to be going into more pit 3 power-ups, and I'm going to be showcasing to you guys exactly how I think, how I win the games, and how I win them fast. Pretty much how I used to do it on my world record grind, where I did 60 million global, 40 million prestige. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, here comes this marker dude. So yeah, no, we're not going to be using boosts, only powers here. So just in short, this is what I'm going to be running. Why? Because this dude, let's analyze his profile, right? Top 100, 2 top 1000s, only 1 double silver, pretty clean account, negative prestige, low global, whatever, doesn't matter. Has grinded for clans before because you can tell that with his high medallion count and just 11 skins. And pretty good win rate. So that's definitely always going to be a grinder. What do you do to counter grinders and win games fast against them? This power loadout, this tower loadout. So that's the reasoning. First things first, we start off with dawdling. Why? Because dawdling allows us to anti-stall. You want to anti-stall to make the rounds short. Reason for that is, okay, well, he's going passive, so my prediction was wrong, but my strategy is still very good against his. Anyway, you want to make the rounds short. Why? Because, of course, it allows you to chain games faster, but also allows you to make the money in the game on both sides shorter. And if both players are short on money, it's actually good for you because you actually get to drain them better with your drain rushes, with your aggressive powers when you're running aggro strategies on them. So that's why you always want to anti-stall against these players here. To make the game in the money in the game for both of you lower and increase your odds of winning by rushing early on, right? So that's why we anti-stall. Not to mention, it just allows you to chain games faster as well, which is always good if you're trying to grind like I did on my 60 million world record global. Like, to do that, you got to chain games very fast together. So you always want to aim for that regardless, right? Even if I was running passive strategy, I would still want to anti-stall just to make the game shorter. Anyway, I'm definitely going to go for my boomerang here. Reason for that is, if blues stack up too much while we're targeting the AI path to try to anti-stall here, we are going to start to struggle a bit to the greens that are going to be sent afterwards. So, of course, we send in blacks to force defense here. And while we farm and anti-stall, want to make sure that we defend properly on top of that. So that's why I micro my boomerang here to first in order to defend better. Of course, we're free to super eco boost because he's ecoing, so there's zero way he is copy eco. And yeah, we're just going to force the double shot here with those blacks. There we go. Now we're going to stop sending at him until yellows, which are probably going to force the lightning since I don't have power lock. If I had power lock, it would prevent him from greeting altogether, but it's not what he has here, so I'm going to have to just force the lightnings out of the way because he definitely has them. I can tell you that much. Regardless, just going to be sending some yellows now, and he went for his sharper darts and never miss. Alright, so this defends actually, so I'm not that worried. Looks like Team Towerz was the better player, and looks like Team Towerz was the better player, and yeah, we're just going to be greeting on now. If he sends yellows, I don't mind getting a ricochet up to them by selling a farm. That's really not the end of the world for me. Regardless, we just want to make sure that those rounds are flying by as fast as possible. So yeah, that's why we're targeting the dawdling at the start for, not really optimally defending these regen yellows, but yeah, 2 minutes 50 seconds, very good round 10 timing. Want to keep the anti-stall up for sure, so I'm going to be placing my boomerang down here. There we go. And try not to leak as well on top of that. Okay, I'm just going to go for this now. And okay, there we go. The round is anti-stalled nicely. Oh shoot, I didn't actually upgrade this farm. Alright. And we're just going to keep farming. I'm going to keep greeting pretty much because yeah, Sniper Race does defend really easily, especially when he has Acid like he does right now. He's sending Camo Whites, that probably does nothing. I'm just going to get up a second 0-0 dawdling. That's going to end the lives lost, I think. Oh, Camo Green went by. I'm in big trouble for that one. Anyway, anyway, all jokes aside, I'm just going to be going for my last 1-0 farm here, and that's going to be my BIA. So we're going to switch the boomer over to the other hand because, I mean, it's simply more optimal to anti-stall, so definitely want that. Regardless, I'm going to want to go for my BIA here. Oops, couldn't get it up. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I'm just not greeting it still, just in case he wants to choke rush with some camo ceramics or whatever. So, because yeah, we did greed a fair amount. Regardless, okay, that's a 2-4 sniper. I'm not rushing that. I simply don't have the money to, because I graded from a BIA. Because I could send infinite pinks, I would pop his acid at least, but... Okay, this might have a camo ceramic in it. Oh, it does. Alright. So just gonna be turboing that. And there we go. Only 1 life lost, not the end of the world. Just gonna pop that acid now. It's pretty much popped at this point. Not fully, but pretty much, right? Regardless, gonna be sending a Moab here. And we're gonna try sending in some quick shot ceramics behind if that acid pops, actually. And we're gonna try quick shot toasting, and he dies. Woo! My goodness, that was hard to explain. Had to think in the moment, but we got through. Okay, GG's to this dude, and let's move on to the next one. So yeah, obviously the main rush here, the main rush idea was that his sniper would convert the ceramics into yellows, which would pop the acid pretty much instantly, and enable us to take the win off of that. So yeah, that was the idea behind the rush that I did. Didn't have the time to explain in the moment. Anyway, we're here against White Team Multi-Mega Mad. We're on Yin Yang. That's once again very, very good quick shot team Towerz map. And since his global is high and his prestige is low, and he's in the top 2 grinding clan, he probably is going an aggressive strategy again. So we're just gonna do the same thing that we did before with quick shot team Towerz pretty much. So since I expect aggro, especially because he has farm and boats and he places it here, that's very much confident in my idea. I'm gonna place the boat up here. I know usually I would place it here for the energy star, but this spot is more optimal to save more lives, and in Agromare it's definitely what you want. Regardless, I'm just gonna eco to 250, there we go. He instantly places his farm down, which I disagree with. You should go for your boat first, for sure. Didn't mean to pull that up, regardless. Gonna super eco boost now, yeah, I'm pretty much set on the idea that he has aggro now. And since he went for his more bananas, he's going to be leaking a fair amount. Me just sending reds behind all this. I'm also going to be sending some blues to make him leak those reds that went by. And now I'm going to be saving up. There we go. So he did leak a fair amount, which is very good when you have quick shot team Towerz done. And now I'm going to be greeting. He went for his faster shooting. That's awesome. You usually shouldn't be forcing that. Because you can just greed with both on this map and this spot on close. Like, this barely leaks anything to pinks. And it's not worth it for him to send them. He realizes it and stops sending. But by this point, it's already too late. I'm going to have so many farms where he won't... Oh, wait. Actually, he matched my farms. Damn. I guess he has lower eco than me. But we're about the same lives, we have the same farms, he has a bit more defense. That's surprising, I guess it's because of the way I played. I don't know. Regardless, he greets this farm, which I'm not sure if I agree with, but I can do that. Whereas he's going to have a bit more trouble because he's going to leak a bit more lives than me here. Regardless, though, he is farming properly, so props to him for that. Just gonna be waiting at this point, and I do want to save some lives. There we go. And go for my grape shot, because yeah, leaks are scary when it's both farm boomer mirror and your potential against quick shot team Towerz. Quick shot team Towerz on this map is very, very scary. So I'm gonna teach you guys exactly how quick shot team Towerz is defended on this map with this strategy. Because it's very particular, and no one actually knows of this, I'm pretty sure. But short answer, you want your boomer here. Why? Because it's simply going to give you a way easier time defending the quick shot monkey, because it's pretty difficult to deal with. Regardless, what I mean by that is if you place your boomer here, kind of like he does, you would be facing problems when it comes to to like when I team Towerz on you, like first you're gonna need some time to react to the quick shot balloons to turbocharge them when I send them instead of predicting. So you're gonna face some trouble predicting that, which you might not have time to react to by the time the balloons get by over there that are quick shotted, because like that's the most time you have to react, where I can react up to here. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, the quick shots, then you have the team Towerz stun, right? Which is gonna just disable your boomer here entirely, but if it can target over there near the end of the track, it's not gonna be that much of a problem, right? Regardless, let me show you what I mean by that, by his poor boomer spot choices. This is what I mean, and he's dead. Yep. Because if you had your boomer near the end of the track, you could just micro it so that the ability would reach the end of the track and you wouldn't die. But here he just dies because his boomer spot was bad. I hope I explained my logic properly, but yeah, GG's to this dude. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, we actually rematch White Team Multi-Mega Mad. And this time we're on Zen Garden. So Zen Garden meta is pretty fixed. It's just going for this strategy. Because, yeah, there's really not much better than this strategy on short maps. However, he skips and we get shapes instead. Do I want to play shapes? I don't know, but he readies up though, so it's probable that he has the same strategy as he did before, which doesn't involve passive powers, which means I can just run a quick shot team Towerz stun again. Because yeah, I'm expecting aggressive powers out of this guy. So I can just run the same strategy as before and be fine. And since I'm expecting Angermare, I'm going to use spots that are used not to anti-stall, but to save lives, like this one. This one is way more efficient at greeting and saving lives early game, so that's why I'm using it. His spot is better to anti-stall, even though I would even recommend this one straight up. Like, let me illustrate. Like a dotling here, but yeah, I guess he uses a mix of both, kinda, which I'm not sure if that makes sense to me. Regardless, this should be enough to force, where his how much he sent definitely is not. So yeah, we're just going to be eco boosting here. He greeds, but I'm just going to punish that by sending more space blues at him. Whereas I shouldn't even leak a single life here, yeah. We don't even leak a single life, which is actually really, really good. I'm just going to keep sending blues personally because, yeah, Shapes has a very, very long AI. Greeting here is very, very safe. And he leaked to 112 lives, which I didn't even leak a single one, so that's very good for me. We're going to be trying to greet to those pinks, kind of. Okay, there we go. That's going to force the purple dots. Cool. Without any extra leaks whatsoever, and he sent more because of it, so that's really good for me. Regardless, we're going to try not to leak too much. There we go. Gonna super eco boost again. And yeah, so far my analysis seems pretty correct. It seems like he has aggressive powers again to send so many pinks at me. Because usually you would limit yourself and you wouldn't super eco boost on round 3. Regardless, both of our spots leak to blacks, so I'm just going to be sending that at him. And we're going to find out how he reacts to them, I guess. Just greeds on. Alright, well, he's going to be leaking eventually, so I really don't mind that. Regardless, though, I'm just going to keep spamming some blacks at him. And if he wants to get up second Dartling, which he should to defend the blacks, I'm just going to send greens on top. Looks like he wants to send blacks as well. I'm going to sending some greens now, like I said I would. And there we go, that forced second puff dots, that's just amazing. I'm gonna be sending up my 0-0 boomerang here. Gonna be sending up my second Dartling finally, and just right as he stops sending blacks, my bad. I should have just not gotten that up, but whatever. Gonna be sending this to last, try to deal with the yellows. Yeah, those were inevitable. And if he sends too much, I'm just going to sell my 0-0 Dartling into a Ricochet, but it looks like I won't even need that. So I'm just going to be selling this, going for a 0-0 farm, or like a 1-0 farm rather. And yeah, he has a lot of defense set up, so I don't even need to force anything here. I'm just going to greed on. There we go, that's third plantation, that's amazing farming. My farming is crazy right now, by the way. Like, look at these farms. That's inhuman. Regardless, I'm going to be sending the lead, forcing the lead detection. And he does this for defend, which I'm rather surprised by. I wonder if he has passive, actually. I'm just going to be trying to rush that. And gonna see how that works. Oh, he has pop boost. Okay, he has passive. Wow. Whatever, we're gonna try to make something work then. I should have had the anti-stall spot, which was here, but whatever. That means that I don't have to be worried about any kind of passive powers. Aggressive powers, so that's pretty good. I'm safe to greed however I want, pretty much. Regardless, though, I'm just gonna be spamming some zebras here. There we go, gonna quick shot these in and gonna team tower stun, and I think he's dead. Nice. We take another win. Cool. That was a pretty good rush here. Nice. My thought process behind that was if he uses acid up, he can't use it to counter my quick shot balloons, and I can team tower stun and win. But yeah, this is gonna be the game. GG's to White Team Multi Mega Mad. Let's move on to the next one. And we get Substitute BTD. Okay. So this dude looks like the average Muppet opponent. He hasn't played a single game this week, but he has a pretty bad win rate, and we're on indoor pools. So you know what? I'm gonna show the funny strategy. So this is a strategy that you only ever run on noobs on short maps, or like against people that you are really confident will choke. But yeah, he quits. So not even gonna care. Let's move on to the next one. And now here is the real average Moa Pit opponent. This is the realist average Moa Pit opponent, as a matter of fact. And yeah, maybe I'll get to showing this upgrade balloons power lock strategy someday. But for now, I'm going to be showcasing upgrade balloons knockout salted wounds instead, which is actually from my most popular video. I think most of you guys that are watching here should have watched that. But yeah, this is just the noob explorer strategy, pretty much. The most excellent form of it. Because yeah, you have upgrade balloons that can kill people around 6 if they don't have enough power XP to have something like lightning to defend. You have Cobra, of course, salted wounds to exploit noobs that are able to leak easily, and bad towers in general, like Sub here, and Knockout, of course, the ultimate. If you don't know how to defend it, you're gonna die power. So yeah, that's like the ultimate noob killer strategy, pretty much. That makes sense. If your opponent isn't experienced with the game, they'll die to this. So like you can use this in Yellow Stadium and win in a minute every time. It's actually so funny. Don't do that to the kids in Yellow Stadium though, please. They don't deserve it. Regardless, he's going to be ecoing though, so he at least knows how to do that much. But yeah, it looks like he's going to be leaking a fair amount, so I'm already going to be able to get the salt off. There we go. Yeah, he's just leaking to AI here that got through. I don't know if you guys see it. So that's 6 leaks. Oh, that's 10. Alright, cool. So I don't even need to eco anymore, honestly. Do I want to try the round 6 rush? Sure, I can. I got the full salt early anyway, so like I'm chilling if he has lightning or something to defend. Else I would be slightly more considerate of my power usage, but here I don't even have to be. So I'm just going to be upgrading some balloons, getting up the finishing Cobra. If you haven't watched my video on upgrade balloons, which is my most popular one right now, go watch it to understand what's happening here. But yeah, I'm just going to be double upgrading here. Going to be knocking out this Sub. He had quick shot, and it looks like he's going to be dying here. Alright, cool. Nice 1 minute 43 seconds win. GG's to player, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, here comes an unorthodox BTD. So this dude, he always ecos. Just run copy eco on him. If you know your opponent ecos, just run copy eco on them. It's super simple. I'm gonna run Wiz Ace Cobra Eco Choke, probably damage boost, Eco Choke and copy eco, yeah. Looking good, looking good. So on A game here, definitely an unorthodox map for us, some unorthodox strategies. He skips though, which is not really true to unorthodox BTD, but we move. We're on Glacier Melt, actually. Wow. Glacier Melt, okay. I'm going to be running Eco Choke Salted. Lots of glue, I think. Yeah, this looks pretty decent. Kind of hesitating on running Cobra, but I think this should work against Mr. Unorthodox BTD here. So let's see what we can do. He should be ecoing though, if I know him well enough for that. Regardless though, we're just going to be starting off with Dartling and then stalling. But maybe he runs Dartling, honestly, I have no idea. Oh, he runs Stack. Yep, definitely unorthodox. He's staying true to his name. Alright. So we're going to be wanting to eco some reds here. Going to be going for some blues as well. And since he's going to be leaking here, I'm just going to salted. No leaks? Seriously? Okay, that's shocking. I guess I think he watches my videos and knows what I run. Regardless, though, that's okay. Even if he didn't leak, we're gonna be a-okay. Oh, I think he might leak this one live here. No leaks at all still? Really? Okay. What a shocker. Regardless, though, tag by itself does not defend pings here. So we're just going to be waiting and using salt, and of course he's going to lightning again. Cool. I mean, if it forces all the lightnings out of the way, I'm down. Regardless though, going to send some more blues into pinks, and that should force some leaks. Yeah, he lightnings a final time already. Jesus. This poor dude. Forced to use all his lightnings in the early game. I feel bad. Alright, just going to be sending some greens now, because yeah, attack leaks to that on this map. It's a really bad map for attack shooter, unfortunately. Regardless, I'm going to be getting the max salted, and I'm just going to be walking away happy with that. Gonna eco choke a final time though, of course, because we have it. Oh, he budget balloons, yeah right, he runs budget balloons jam packs every single time for some reason. He just loves running that. Oh wait, on troll maps he doesn't actually run budget balloons, my bad. Sorry, he doesn't run jam pack, just runs budget balloons for some reason to eco with it. I don't know, it's confusing what this guy does. It's unorthodox, as his name suggests. Regardless, though, I'm just going to be spamming some blacks, forcing some leaks. And, yeah, I'm not going to let Tack get away with existing on this map for sure. Regardless, though, just going to be sending some yellows in now. I think I can actually layer on this pretty effectively. Yeah, it looks like he's low-key dying at this point. I'm just going to be spamming some yellows. He gets some auto down. Don't know if this even defends, honestly. Oh, he still leaked 3 lives. He budget balloons again. Looks like he's just taking care of the initial pack of balloons by just targeting his mortar, which is actually a pretty fair play. Regardless though, since he's running this very unorthodox strategy, I'm just going to be attempting to cause death here. Oh, he straight up dies. Yep. what I tried worked. What can I say? Regardless though, yeah, we just exploited the strategy that had bad spots on a bad map. And of course, since we expected some eco gameplay, we used salted and just absolutely dominated the game in terms of farms. Like an absolute king. So yeah, GG to Unorthodox BTD, and let's move on to the last one. Oh, we're getting a good game for this last one. Halliburton, also known as ODS. An absolute homie, by the way. He's a very good aggro player. I actually kind of want to play him, not on a short map, because I've already showcased the strategy, I think. I want to play him on like a quick shot ETS map, pretty much. Let me try getting a good quick shot ETS map. This is actually a very good one. I would love to play this map in quick shot ETS mirror. So yeah, we're going to be going on Pinball Wizard. He's of course going to mirror the quick shot ETS, and don't expect anything different out of this dude. So yeah. We're going to be going quick shot ETS mirror. So we're going to be using the optimal dotting spots for that. He's building a smiley face in that. With those farmers. Yeah, smiley face. Let's go. Where's his dartling? Oh my god, that's Dart Monkey. That's not expected. Wow. Okay. He's running Dart Monkey. So, I'm definitely going to be wanting to anti-stall those rounds. On Pitbull Wizard, the map is just structured so it anti-stalls naturally. Don't ask why, even I don't know, but regardless, it's free anti-stall, we take those. Anyways, just going to be anti-stalling here, like I said. Oh shoot, okay, we didn't miss that blue, I thought we almost did. Regardless though, I'm going to be spamming some pinks at him now. And try to force some leaks. He does the same, but he just wants to force the powerful darts on his end, which absolutely worked. His goal was accomplished. But yeah, we're going to be spamming pinks at him and try to anti-star. Eventually, I'm going to just transition this over into blues, force the double trip. Oh, he actually got it up without the blue spot. Cool. Regardless, going to be super eco boosting again. He does the same, all right. And I'm going to be sending some pinks next into some greens. So already going to start. Don't want to waste any time here. And next on the agenda is just greens. So let's take care of that. Looks like he wants to get up a spot to it. Fair enough. And he says nice. Cool. And now we're just going to be wanting to get up my plantation, super eco boost, and we're not going to do anything until round 10 to this defense pretty much. I could actually send Rage and Whites if I want. Do I want to do that? Yeah, maybe. Regardless though, we're going to be wanting to defend those greens first, so most definitely going to be just sending here, getting up this boomerang here. And yeah, his spot actually helps anti-stall a whole lot for me, which is really good. Regardless though, just gonna start sending some regen whites in, try to force another dart monkey down. I'm gonna need to send a fair amount, but if I can force something else down, it would be cool. I swear that just defends. That's sad, man. Not sure if it defends though. Regardless though, just gonna be getting up my glaive ricochet here. Yeah, it looks like he was just fine. Wow. Okay, well, he did leak a few liars, but nothing too crazy. Regardless, we want to spam regions at this dude, try to show crush in case he's low on money. You never know. Anyways, just gonna be getting up another farm. Gonna send some space zebras, try to force some leaks on his side, and then a second spot eventually as well. He did leak a fair amount, looks like, around round 12, and he still hasn't used the lightning, so I don't know if he has it. We're gonna be trying to do a rush, see how that does. Oh, he does have lightning, okay, but he pre-used it, so we can actually wait it out, then rush. There we go, and does this go through? Maybe it does. Yeah, it did. Nice. Perfect timing, I think. Let's go. Alright, that was the last game. So, GG's to Halliburton, also known as yes. Love this dude. He's really good. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really tried to explain my thinking as quickly as the game went by, but that was really difficult to do. So, I hope you guys learned something out of this anyway. Let me know in the comments down below if you thought this video was good or if this video was bad. And yeah, you know how to show support to me if you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. 2 of those, or just 2 presses of a button. Like and then subscribe and just 2 presses of a button if you could do them. Would be really appreciated. I also have a Discord server. I don't think I said this. If you want to talk to me, want to join my clan, whatever it is, the link for that is in the description down below. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. So, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one pretty much, I guess. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.